That's how our people greet to people. It means, may you have long life. In Tamil, it's Vanakkam, right? It's our country. People call it the pearl of the Indian Ocean. It's Sri Lanka. You can see our country here, the small island surrounded by the Indian Ocean and under the Indian subcontinent. That's how we came to Hyderabad. Our path is mentioned here. And this is something about the geography and the climate of Sri Lanka. We have 65,610 square kilometer land area, and we have a coastline of 1,340 kilometers. So highest place is Hyderabad mountain range in the hill country of middle of the Sri Lanka. Really, we have a physical connection with India. So this is that people call it Adam's Bridge. Some Indians call it
All Indians call it as Ram Setu.
Ram Setu, yes, Ram Setu. They believe that Prince Rama has gone to Sri Lanka via this road to defeat the greatest warrior in Sri Lanka, King Ravana. So it is not in the written history of Sri Lanka, so we don't believe it. Our written history is starting from King Vijay. He is also from India. So this is about the climate.
You meet me after this.
We have a tropical climate. Southwest Indian rainfall it's from April to June and October to November. Northeast rainfalls from December to February. We have average yearly temperature is around 28 Celsius degrees to 31 Celsius degrees. That means we have a salubrious climate throughout the year. Right. So this is about our demography. Our name is Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. We have 21 million population, and our main language is Sinhala. We have Tamil speaking people as well as English speaking people. We have 9 provinces, as you can see in the map, colored them with different colors, and 25 districts. Our capital city is Sri Lanka. It's somewhere here in Colombo. This is our president, current president, His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena. He is from SLFPA, Sri Lanka Freedom Party. Our Prime Minister, Ranil Wickremesinghe, he is from United National Party. 2 different major parties. They make good governance in Sri Lanka. And this is about the demography. We have so many ethnic groups. Sinhalese is the major, it's 75%. Sri Lankan Tamil 11%, Sri Lankan Muslims it's 9%, and we have Indian Tamils too in the hill country, that is 4%. And religion, main religion is Buddhism. We too are Buddhists, Eshan and me. Hinduism is there, it's 12%, Islam is 9%, and Roman Catholic 6%. The best thing is we live in Sri Lanka harmony. This is national symbols, Na tree. Scientific name is Misua Nagasarium. This one is our national flag.
What
People,
tree is that? What tree?
it's Na tree, Na, just Na.
This one.
Yeah.
There is some fruit?
No fruits, but just small flowers, with fragrance flowers. This is our flag. People call it silver flag or lion flag. Lion with the sword, it represents victory. Red color represents the majority of Sinhala people. Red and orange is for Islamic people and Hindu people. And the yellow color represents the Buddhist people. And 4 ball leaves. Those represent there is a Buddhist country, as well as the four major principles that is called Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekha. Metta means contemplation, love, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. So this one is our national animal, jungle fowl. Our national sport, that is volleyball. Our national emblem that represents prosperity. This Dharma chakra at the top represents we are a proud Buddhist country. And our national flower, that is blue lily. This is our font. It's somewhat similar to Telugu here in India. That is one of the beautiful fonts in the world. Very round, smooth font. So this is about history. First recorded history in Sinhalese chronicles is the arrival of Vijaya is from a North Indian Gujarati nobleman. After that, Sinhala kings made the Anuradhapura city as their capital. We have a great architecture, temples, dargahs, pagodas, that is Buddha statues, reservoirs in Sri Lanka. First one is Aukana Buddha statue and Thuparame, Abhayagiriya. The tank is Tisavaga. This one is Kuttampapuna. We call Kuttampapuna, that is a twin pond. Previously kings were used to have bath. Then our capital city shifted to Polonnaruwa, the greatest city in the north central province. These are some ruins remaining, which symbolizes the great heritage of Sri Lanka. One of the king's castle, statues, we call this Buddha statues, and this one is Moonstone, Lotus Pond, and King's Chambers, and that one is Satmal Prasade, 7-story building. So the history continues. Portuguese took possession of the island 1505, and after Portuguese, Dutch as per the control. After the Dutch, the British took over. From the British, with a long, huge struggle, we took the independence on February 4th, 1948, from the British people. From here, my colleague will continue.
Thank you, Guru. I'm doing a presentation that some sites of Sri Lanka. This is the Colombo, the main city of Sri Lanka, and Kandy, some central ancient city that you can see photos, and Anuradhapura, that ancient city, some dargahs and historical city, and central city, central, the hill country, waterfall, lot of, we call it Little England, the cool climate is there, and Polonnaruwa, another Asian city, and Kurunegala, one of famous city, and Suru's home country is there, and Jaffna, the topmost, most of Tamil people are living there, very close to Jaffna, and down south, the beautiful coastal land, we call it Gaul, that's a lot of tourists attract there. And moving to our culture, that Sri Lanka is a multicultural country, and people follow their traditional culture. You can see some wedding festival there, and this picture shows that kind of Perera, we call that kind of parade. Its history goes to more than 100 years.
Yeah, present us like 10 minutes, so we have a lot of time.
And then this picture, actually, this picture, I want to show that second picture. That it shows the milk is boiling. That's what we are doing at the New Year time. The New Year, Sri Lanka New Year is on 14th of April. Every house in Sri Lanka, the boiled milk at the same time, and until the flow of the boiled milk that show the prosperity, and some dances, Sri Lankan dances, traditional dances. And our heritage, this is the Sri Mahabodhi, we call, we can Google it, it's a human planted oldest tree in the world, and some the cave temple, the Damula cave temple, and the next one is Singharaja, the tropical forest, and the corner one is Adam's Peak, a beautiful mountain, that's the most worshipped mountain in area. And another Tubarama, that ancient city, and this is a Sigiri, very famous for for the kingdom that built on the rock, and there are some pictures very much familiar to Indian culture, and beautiful beaches, fishery, and another that railway system in Sri Lanka, that's very beautiful. You can travel through the greenery and to the cool climate through railway. So its picture shows that Ella area, which Nine Arch Bridge, and last one is the famous waterfall in Nuwara area. And moving forward, our main export is coconut, tea, rubber, then spices. Sri Lanka is very famous for spices, and gum, Sri Lankan gum. And Sri Lanka is quite famous for cricket. I think some countries know that. Cricket, 1996 we are world champions, 2014 we are world champions, and many runners up. And as I said, Sri Lankan tea, but if you go to food city, you can't find Sri Lankan tea, but it's called Ceylon tea, because the earlier Sri Lanka called as Ceylon, so it's go as a Ceylon tea all over the world. And Sri Lankan cinnamon, it's very famous, and Sri Lankan gem, it's Sri Lanka very famous for blue sapphires and rubies. I moved to my organization. Actually, the heading is my organization, but both of us are in the same organization. It's Central Engineering Consultancy Bureau. We call it CECB in shorter form. I'm not going to read all of these things, but if I give a quick brief introduction, it's a engineering firm that provide the infrastructure design, construction, supervision. So it's the largest firm in Sri Lanka, and a main branch in the Colombo, and all other sub branches in all over the country. That there are thousands of people working there. So we both are in the same company, engineers. So our main things are designing buildings, construction, hydropower, water supply, roadway buildings, railway, irrigation. So that's we are doing coastal and ports. So these are some projects that we did in our company. That this is a defense headquarters project. Me and Isru both working together there, and some railway construction. That the building, highest building we work on there. That road construction, hydropower construction. That's we doing actually as engineers. So we'll move to a small video before going off this presentation. me 1 minute. This is as per the launch event website, the tourism website, Sri Lanka is the #1 country tourist destination for the 2019. So we all welcome you to come Sri Lanka.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eshan and Saminda.